Confederate artillery tore a hole above. Oh, that's a hole right there, shit. Confederate artillery tore a hole above in the bomb that is still visible today. 80 of the battery's 88 horses were killed in this intense fight. There were horses right there. Hey! Cannon stacked ammunition for rapid fire as the Confederates advanced over the knoll to your left. The 9th Massachusetts fired. The Southerners pushed forward, capturing 4 guns. God dang. Fighting hand to hand, the unflinching 9th defended their guns with hand spikes and rounds. Finally retreated. This unexploded shell was found inside a Chronicles bomb. It is on display at the Gettysburg Museum of the American Civil War. Soldiers lie in shallow graves on the Rose Farm. His face fucked up. He deformed. They tortured him. He said something really bad about somebody's mama. July 2nd. That's 1863. Costly day. The fierce fighting here at the southern end of the battlefield proved costly for both armies. After 3 hours of combat, wow, Confederate troops held Devil's Den and Sureface Peach Orchard. The Union Army still controlled the high ground on Little Round Top and Cemetery Ridge. Darkness descended, and the roar of battle was replaced by heart-wrenching moans and wounded soldiers. Man. Wow. There was no time for rest or sleep. Exhausted soldiers buried the dead, watered and fed horses, and prepared guns and ammunition for what might come tomorrow. To the north, on Culp's and Cemetery Hill, rare night combat pierced the silence. Rare. See, that's what I figured. Rare night combat pierced the silence, lighting up the night. And remember what I read earlier. Despite the casualties on July 2nd, the battle was still far from over. And this jump right here is crazy. No, where was it? Oh. Darkness descended, and the roar of battle was replaced by heart-wrenching moans of wounded soldiers. That was a good place to battle. Assuming that this was all clear like this, which I doubt. want to come up here when they do the battlefield reenactment. I gotta go online and find out when that starts. I definitely want to do that. I want to hear at least how close it would sound to the real thing. It's when you bring the Strictly's out. If I lived around here, I'd ride a Strictly up here. No license plate to worry about. But again, man, I mean, this house obviously is more beautiful than Brian's, but beautiful house, excellent land. What the fuck does that mean, private residence? Don't nobody live here. I can clearly see through it and say it's all fucked up on the inside. You can see in this one a little bit. Watering hole. That must have been the well. No explanation on the G. Weikert house though, huh? Cellar. You need to clean the windows, man. You can't see nothing. Yeah, 3 floors, that's the attic. This was a big house for back in the time. Cause it's definitely large right in there. Oh, nah, that can't be somebody's real house. You got the dish right there. No, that can't be somebody's house. That can't be somebody's house. Not looking like that on the inside. Why is the satellite dish there? Ain't no floodlight, so it ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, I don't understand that move. Hey, I'm starting to sweat. Let me open up these air vents.